it's just all men. Like, what's the point in just having men?
Your friends feel the same way?
Yeah, they're
All of our friends.
more of a...
I had to ring my friend to just be on the phone to me while I was walking, but a guy was following me. He's not Irish, but if I came on and said his nationality, then I'm racist.
I go for a walk every day, and there is not a day that I can say some fella has stared at me and just made things weird. This town is not safe in any way, and living through that is terrifying. Like, there's been nights there where I've been out past dark, or when it's dark, and my father has had to drive through town to make sure that I got home safe, which isn't right. Nobody should have to check up on their child every 5 minutes just to make sure that they're safe in their own town.
I mean, look, these are men that we don't know whether they're vetted because there's been no communication. We've had no reassurance from anybody to say, yeah, okay, our local guard station Santry is closed at 9 p.m, so we ring Ballymun. I mean, we're bound to be nervous. I mean, when there's nothing communicated, there is a void, and in that void, fear grows, and that's...
Ireland has gone to the dogs. It's just not our country anymore. It's horrible. You don't feel safe walking the streets. I certainly don't, and I was born and reared in Dublin. I wouldn't feel safe. I don't like my children going out. I don't like my grandchildren going out. But it's not safe. It's gone to the dogs. It really is.
And how has it gone to the dogs?
Because he let too much immigrants in, and not...
You need to start listening to the people who are in the communities. We are good, kind, decent, giving
Absolutely.
people.
We're well able to differentiate between people fleeing from war and people just migrants. Yeah. We don't want more services, if that means more people. No. Most people might not know why we're walking. Okay. We are walking because of the measure of discontent in the town. We have a lot of young men who are not working, who have accommodation that my son certainly couldn't get any accommodation when he came back from Australia.
As a young person, especially a young girl, I feel more unsafe now than ever. I go to school in Monaghan, which means I get the bus every day, but after a few scary encounters, I can't even walk alone to the bus anymore. Every morning, either my mum just after a night shift or my dad dragging my brother out of bed, one of them has to walk me to the bus. As I walk through what is now known among the young ones as the dodgiest part of Blaney, most of you will know what part I mean. This is so embarrassing as a 15-year-old. I crave freedom. Going for a run with my mum meters behind me in the car because it's not safe is unacceptable. It's only going to get worse if there are more iPass centres in Blaney. I've had a knot in my stomach since the Glencairn has been closed, thinking, is this going to be an iPass centre? I'm not against the ones who flee, but who's looking out for me? Thank you.
This particular building, the Great Southern Hotel, has been derelict for 12 years, was always a big issue at home. It was bought and planning permission obtained for a nursing home. We were delighted, and then within 3 months we were told it's no longer a nursing home. A developer had purchased and offered it to the department. So, and 400 would be a very conservative estimate, to my knowledge. And
this is what the department is saying, that at capacity they would hope to be able to accommodate 400 in that hotel.
Well, the capacity of the building is over 800.
Right.
So, and this is on a phased basis. This 400 is on a phased basis, which is frightening, to say the least.
Migrants are not always respectful of the locals. So that means that we can't any longer go walk around the street. We need protection. And we have to be more conscious. We can't let children out, and we have endless accounts of migrants doing things that is not in the interest of the locals.
I'm from Dublin, but I come to Mayo every weekend. But I wanted to talk about what the situation is like where I live, because you have not seen what is coming yet, and I have. Where I live is about 85% foreign nationals. I can walk down the street on any given day, walk into the supermarket, and I don't hear an Irish conversation. I hear foreign people everywhere. My child is one of 30 children in her class and she's the only Irish child. She came home crying from school a few weeks ago because she doesn't understand what any of her friends are saying. The children revert back to their own languages when they're not being taught.
And why is it only all men that has come and no families with you?
Because it's so difficult to bring a family with that way we came here. So
Well, you would, if you were fleeing a war, would you bring your family with you and whatever possessions you have?
With the women and children, it's so difficult.
Well, why would you flee war for your safety if your safety is in danger and leave your children there?
Sorry, I told you we didn't have a time. So
Did I write the hard questions?
To my 7 grandchildren, and this is why I'm here. My granddaughter come in to me yesterday after school, a 9-year-old, okay? And she come in to me and she said, Nanny, they're talking in school about the police, the Gardaí. She said, how can we trust? Yeah, I think what it is now is people's eyes have been opened.